What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode. We're working on the 64 Fairlane that you see behind me. We've had this car for quite a while, and honestly I've never touched it. We've kind of just been moving it around from parking spot to parking spot, different building to different building, area to another area, and now finally we've pulled it out of the garage, or the storage barn as we call it, and we're going to try and fire it up. We already got a new battery in it, new cables, and played a little bit with the wiring, trying to figure some of those issues out. And I think we're gonna get her going for the first time in our ownership, and probably the first time, God, I'd have to say 20 years. So let's get into it and get this old girl fired up. Now, she might not be the cleanest Fairlane around, but to be honest, somebody has put in some work to this car at one point in time. So it's got 302. They've already done some work in terms of putting a new neck on. It's got a wind intake, Moroso valve covers, obviously your XL coil and wires. Holley carburetor, and it's got some stainless steel exhaust, which looks pretty fresh. Set of headers, so I think it's gonna fire. Like I said, we already put new cables on. As you can see here, we put a battery that's been charging all night, and looks like it's good in terms of holding 12 volts. New solenoid, and again, we played a little bit with the interior wiring and some of the wiring here. But I mean, she's got some character. It's got some 2-inch lowering blocks in the back, so if you want to change your tire out, you have to disconnect the differential from the leaf springs and basically steal the blocks out so we can drop the axle back down to the leaf spring, and that will allow you to get the wheel out. And as you can see, it's got some rust going on there, which is typical. I've already installed this beautiful I don't even know what you want to call it, fuzzy cat, grandma's sweater seat cover, which it doesn't even need because the interior is surprisingly clean, which I'm trying to steal to put in the blue 64 Fairlane. As you can see, it's got the what's it called, the Hirsch shifter with the T-handle, automatic. So someone, like I said, has already done a little bit of work to this, but we're going to try and fire it up for the first time in our ownership, and I think for the first time in quite a while. I don't know what's going on here. It's got this weird, it was blue at one time, and then it's got like a green color. I don't know if that's like the clear coat aging, probably that, but I mean, the interior is quite nice actually. Front seats look beautiful, back seat super clean. I've already gone ahead and cleaned out the trunk, which is where I found this. Gorgeous. It's so soft. Oh my god. Like I said, I might just keep that and use it on Power Tour next year. But let's turn it over, see if we got some crankage. Okay, we got crankage, which is good. So we're gonna throw some fuel down the carb, check for spark, and this old girl should fire. In case you're wondering, that's the body filler that fell off the front fender, courtesy of Dad's knee. He's trying to keep it. He's thinking he's going to glue it back on, glue it back into place. I think it was somewhere there. Looks about right, eh? Yeah. We might have to slide some glue in the back of here.
You know how much maple syrup we got out back? We're just going to drizzle it through here.
Oh yeah.
And then just give it a little smooch.
Yeah. Just put some pressure on it. She'll hold. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll put the trim back on. That's in the trunk, and the trim will just just kind of hold everything. Yeah, it'll hold everything in place. I have faith in the old 302.
Go ahead. Stop. Let's quickly pull a plug and.
Alright, so just pop the cap off, checking the points, actually setting the gap because it was nothing.
We need a smaller one that's
smaller
on
screwdriver
the cam there, so we can just bump this.
Okay. And what else? Oh, there was this piece of tape that was covering that there, so I'm not sure how the cap's set in place. So that probably doesn't help. That's security, by the way, folks.
You shy a liter, Bzell. Don't wind it up. It's really dirty too. We get it fired up, it's automatic oil change. Wait, 1 sec. Go ahead.
Probably good, priming the oil.
Huh?
I said it's probably a good thing we're priming the oil.
Go ahead.
That's life.
Go, go. Okay, I'm just gonna dribble. Go. Okay, good enough, as long as we know it now. Okay.
Fuck, look at the water coming up the back.
All the exhaust.
Holy smokes. Well, she runs, folks.
My God.
We'll get back to her tomorrow. Gotta go to work. Alright, so it's the next morning. A little colder out today, folks. But Dad changed the oil, changed the fuel filter. What else did you do? Added antifreeze. So we got antifreeze in it now. And we're going to see if we can keep her alive a little longer than yesterday. She ran, which is good. First time since we've owned it. How long? I don't think Mike had it running at all, or Mike and Home. So
No. This car originally was from Scarberia.
Scarberia. So we're gonna fire her up. Oh, and a new fuel filter as well. So that's a plus.
So this thing in gear.
I know. I was gonna ask you, are you pushing on it?
No, I'm not. Okay. This thing.
Is it moving forward or backwards?
It's moving. Mike,
Shock the wheels.
chalk the rear wheel.
Does it feel like it's moving more forward or backwards?
What was behind it?
Got one on each. Try and get
Huh?
neutral. Try and get neutral.
Oh, you got one of those things. Okay, I'm gonna move the Jeep. Uh-oh. Go ahead.
I can't get park. And I can't get neutral properly.
Are you jerking it around?
No.
Okay, then don't do that anymore. Get underneath and then put it in park till we figure it out. We can't have stupidity going on here.
Alright, so I was getting a little sketchy there with the whole shifter scenario, so we just went underneath the car, disconnected the shifter cable, put it in park, looped the coolant lines because the heater core is leaking, typical Ford, as you can see by this puddle here. So, other than that, we should be ready to fire now that it's less sketchy. Don't need those anymore. Unless I don't understand the whole park reverse neutral drive scenario. So, here we go. Well, she runs, but not too well. Alright, so we're getting fuel from the fuel pump, but it's not getting into the carburetor or the bowl, so we've been trying to tap the jet, and then Dad's going to fill the fuel bowl in hopes that the fuel will kind of clean it up. Yeah, let all that moisture burn off of it, so got the car running. Had to take the needle and seat out, clean it up a bit, and actually set the float bowl heights, because that was way down on the primary side, and I also adjusted the secondary side. So now she's idling on her own out of the bottle.
Hook up the shifter again.
Yeah, we're gonna hook up the shifter, but that's great. Nice little 302, 289, whatever it is. I'm happy with it. Yeah, we're just gonna let all the moisture that's been sitting in the exhaust over all these years burn off, as you can see.
And carbon and whatnot.
Yeah, carbon from the car sitting.
Burn off, people.
Yeah, but alright, it's getting a little warmer out here now. Tried to adjust the cable for the transmission, so I think we got it. I guess this is where we're going to test it out, is backing the car up. I think we have front brakes, rear brakes non-existent. Other than that, we jimmy rigged the fuel system, just container inside the engine bay. And what else did we do? Oh, the ratchet strap for the gas tank. So the gas tank, the steel strap, which you see here, decided to rust completely off. So I hooked up a ratchet strap for the gas tank, so that's completely factory. It looks good. Little red strap down there. Anyways, we're gonna fire it up, try and shift into reverse, and see where we get. So we added some transmission fluid, the brake booster's howling, we have no rear brakes. Let's see if we got some front brakes. know if I'm going to drive it on the road with the strut rod. The driver's side or passenger side strut rod is completely rotted. So may still just shoot it up and down the driveway, but probably not roadworthy or road safe for that matter.
No, you spoke too soon. Smoke it up now.
I know. Why'd you put the back end? You don't like the front end?
No, it's the shade.
Anyway, here it is. Probably had it for 10 years, did nothing with it. Look, the reverse light works too. So yeah, it's chooching a bit, but what do you expect? How much crap is probably in that exhaust, as well as the water got filled right up in the mufflers. We had some problems in the Monster, but yeah, there it is. There it is in all its glory, 64 Fairlane. Bring a trailer!
Lighter up.
See, it's got a posse. Go right through the gate.
I don't want to ruin your concrete.
I don't mind. Yep. Yeah, it's a posse.
Yeah?
Yep. Yep. She's sitting a little more crooked now. Just kidding. That's it.
Another one. I don't know.
It's almost like North Carolina weather here.
Yeah, it's
A
beautiful.
little cloudy, but
It is now, yeah. Yeah.
reminiscent of the burnout in the Monster. All good. We stanced it out for you too. Look,
Yeah.
look at that. Ready to go. Yeah.
And it's a posse. That's money. It's money.
It is an 8-inch in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, that's coming out. Yeah, got a couple of cars I can go in. Soap and water. Working at the car wash.
Easy. Easy. You've done that one before.
Oh yeah, up in smoke. Never mind Chev. We got a Fairlane.
It's a little dirty.
Yeah, look at the mud.
Literally mud.
It's fucking mud. It's mud.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Windshield washer. Won't even use Windex. This is just soap and water. I got a mortgage bill to pay. You guys don't get it.
Beautiful. Look at that. Crystal clear. Barn find dust?
Leave that alone. Leave that alone.
Sorry.
We just blow that off, sir. We don't wipe it off.
The patina. Patina's in, right? This is how Dad wants to wash his Mach 1.
I don't even want to wash it. It doesn't deserve it.
What is that? Is that this?
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Hey, remember Luke? He's got the spoon. Put a spoon head.
Does he?
Alright. Oh, look at that. Nice. Beauty. Can actually go for a drive now.
Can you roll the windows up and all?
Ooh, this like butter. Like butter. Folks, they don't make them like they used to.
Thanks, just one up.
Generous. Be generous. What is that, bird poop? This thing in a chicken coop? Oof, just streaking.
Wait till he moves, then you get to see the galaxy. Hey, galaxy.
Okay.
Yep.
Right up.
gas pedal needed. I'll try to lift my boots up. Mike hates when I drag my feet.
That torque the lug nuts on the back.
You feel that? What a cool looking ride.
How's your luck?
Fantastic. Can I buy it?
Yeah, it's all yours, man.
Wait till the blue or the black ones lower this low.
Alright guys, so that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Unfortunately, we weren't able to take the 64 Fairlane for a drive on the road. The reason being is that strut rod was just too rotted to take any chances. Basically, all Fords, at least I think all Fords, have the lower control arm with one pickup point, and then there's a strut rod, which is the secondary pickup point. So once that strut rod is compromised, then the lower control arm can go all over the place, and it just turns into a disaster in terms of steering geometry. So we did the right thing, and we went out and bought another Fairlane, which you'll see very shortly, and throwing around some ideas whether we're gonna strip the white car and put all the other components into the new car, which is a lot more solid. The floors are actually phenomenal. The frame, I think, is pretty decent compared to the white car. At least the quarters are decent. The quarters in the white car are completely rotted, full of Bondo, but the other car is a complete shell. So weighing our options. Let me know what you guys think. The other car is black as well, which I'm a huge fan for black cars. So you guys let me know what you think. Would you swap everything over? Would you try and fix the rust on the white car and build another car? Being it's only me and Dad, we only got so much time working on all these projects that you see behind us and on the other side of the garage. So keep that in mind, and I look forward to what you guys have to say. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you could hit that like and subscribe button to support the channel, it's greatly appreciated, and I'll see you next week.
Oh, what do we buy now? Where did...
Time I'm trying to get out, they keep pulling me in.
Add another Fairlane to the collection. Yeah, it's not bad.